Hi, my name's Mark and welcome to the channel. Today I'm filming the first video in a new series on my channel called Flash Fiber Fridays. This is something that's going to happen on at least one Friday each month, sometimes more than one Friday per month, where I'll come to you on Fridays with a fairly brief video sharing a fiber that I love. And the gist of this is that I'm going to share what I like about it, what I've done with it, ideas for projects, and then you will have the chance to enter to win this very yarn. So if that sounds interesting, enticing, stick around. So why Flash Fiber Fridays? One aspect of me on this journey as a YouTuber, as a creator, I've been very excited about having giveaways, having prizes, having some sort of community engagement where people have a chance to win something or receive a gift that is special to them or new to them. So I talk about fiber all the time on the channel. I show you my hauls, I show you my projects, I talk about fibers I love, fibers that challenge me, and a lot of people share in the comments fibers that they love, fibers that they don't love. And it's interesting to see what everyone has access to and what everyone likes. So you may not be interested in the yarn that I'm showing in today's video, and if so, that's fine, but you may be excited about it. You may want to enter, and you may want to use it for a future project of your own. All of that is out of the way now, so let me show you the fiber. Today I have a skein of Malabrigo Arroyo. I think a lot of people are familiar with Malabrigo. They are a huge yarn company. I think their fibers are really beautiful. You may have worked with Malabrigo Rios, the worsted weight. You may have worked with Machida or Ultimate Sock, 2 fingering weights, or you might have seen Malabrigo Rasta. Malabrigo Rasta is a really fun, super bulky yarn, and the kind of projects you can do with it are very cool. So a little bit about Malabrigo Arroyo. This is a DK weight yarn, so if you are new-ish to weights, this is heavier than a sock yarn, but not quite as heavy as a worsted weight or sweater weight yarn. It's in between, it's on the medium to medium light side of things. I think DK yarns are really flexible. You could do things like socks or slippers. You can make hats, you can make sweaters, wraps, scarves. So it's a flexible weight. It can work for a lot of projects. And Arroyo specifically is a superwash merino wool, meaning it can go through the washing machine, it can handle agitation and heat, it's not going to shrink or felt. So if you're someone who likes to make projects that you gift, you like to make things for kids, things that maybe need to be washed more often, that's a boon. You can throw it through the wash. And I guess that's the gist of it. This is 100 grams of yarn. It is 335 yards, so you get quite a bit of yardage. And you may be thinking, I don't want one skein of yarn, and if that's your case, I totally understand. You may not like to do smaller projects, but if you are open to it, one skein of DK weight yarn can make you a hat, and then some. It could make you a pair of short socks or slippers. You can pair it with something else for color work, or you could go hunt down more of the same color if you wanted a bigger project. So this is the color 162 Rumbo. I think it's really, really pretty. It looks sort of celestial to me, or like galaxy yarn. It's got purple, blue, some dark spots that look almost black, and then of course you can see the lighter range of the colors, and lots of speckles. I love speckly yarn. So here it is on the front camera. I think it's a really fun colorway. And if you're not familiar with Malabrigo's superwash yarns, they're really soft. So if you're new to wool, if you haven't used wool before, or you have any trepidation about wool, this is a great wool to get your feet wet. All right, same mark, different sweater, different day. hopping into this video to do a quick pattern search. I had someone recommend this for this type of video where I'm giving away a skein to give you a few recommendations of what you could do with this yarn. So I'm here on Ravelry. I have a screen recording going, so I'm going to pop that up on screen as well, and we'll get started. I'm on Ravelry.com. If you're brand new to Ravelry, I have a video all about how to get started, how to find your way around, so you can visit that if you are brand new. Otherwise, you'll be familiar with what I'm doing here. And I'm going to start with my quick search, and I'm just searching for anything that uses this yarn. So I'm going to hit the magnifying glass without actually typing anything in. Now I'm here on this page. I have over 1 million pattern results. That's way too many, so I'm going to go to my filter along the left side of the screen. And I'm open to any sort of project. I'm open to knitting, crocheting, so I just want to narrow things down. Crochet and knit. I'm happy to pay for a pattern, but there will be a lot of free options as well. I want to have a photo with the results because otherwise I have no clue what I would be making. And now here's what I want to do. I want to hit the yardage. I want to narrow it down to see what I can make with just one skein of Arroyo. So as I mentioned before, this is a DK weight yarn, and we've got 335 yards. So I'm going to do up to 300 yards. So I'm searching for everything from 0 yards to 300. Now, under the weight of yarn, I'm going to make sure to select DK weight. Then something I really like to do is choose patterns that have good ratings. So I'm choosing 5-star patterns. I'm also choosing my language, which is English, to make sure I could use these patterns. And that's everything I'm going to do for now. So let's check out our results. Immediately, I'm seeing a lot of things that I like. A Sophie scarf. This is a super, super popular pattern. It's just a little, almost like a little bandana, a thin strip of knitted fabric. It increases and then tapers down as you decrease. Super popular. It doesn't use much yarn at all. So boom, there's an option. A classic ribbed hat. This calls for a maximum of 305 yards, so I know here I could make this hat using the yarn. Let's see, from Andrea Mowry, the DRK Everyday Cowl. Now this has a range of yardage. The high end of the yardage goes to 400 yards, so depending on the sizing that you would need for the cowl, you might not be able to get the largest size out of one skein, but you can get close. We've got a pair of socks, lots of hats, a headband, a little hat for a baby, or a hood. There's all sorts. And like I mentioned, you could absolutely pair this yarn with another. Because this fiber is pretty colorful, pretty wild, I might want to pair it with a neutral. So if I already have a skein of DK weight yarn that is somewhat neutral in a coordinating shade, then I could open up myself to colorwork patterns or striping patterns, things where I can get something much bigger because I'm supplementing the yardage I have here. I hope that's a helpful start. I'm going to pass the camera back to me from the past, me from a few days ago. And before I do that, I wanted to mention that I have a P.O. box now. So someone really kindly sent me a letter, and it meant so much. I really enjoyed reading their letter. I'm excited to write them something in return. So if you like to write, if you like to send notes or cards, feel free to send me something. I'm going to pop my P.O. box up here on the screen, and it's also in the description box below on all of my videos from now and heading into the future. So I hope that this was a helpful start to a pattern search. Of course, you could get much more specific searching for garments or items that you want to make, but this is just a general look at everything that might work for 1 skein of DK weight yarn. All right, back to Mark. If you want to enter the giveaway, all you need to do is comment on the video below and you will be entered. I see all of the comments, even if I'm not able to respond to all of them. I'll try to make sure and go through and give a heart or a like to all of the comments so that you know I've seen it, you're entered, and within the next day, I will choose a winner. So this video is releasing on a Friday. Depending on your time zone, I know you may not see it immediately, so I'm going to give us a full 24 hours from the time it's posted to see the comments. After that point, I'll choose a winner and I'll reply to you in the comments. So if you enter, make sure you check back, make sure you check your notifications. I will pin the winning comment to the top of the comments under the video, so you can check back. If you're watching this today on Friday, then you can check back by Sunday and you'll see who the winner is. And if it's you, I'll need you to get in touch so I know where to send your yarn. I think that's everything I want to say in this video. I appreciate you being part of my community. I hope you love yarn as much as I do. So let me know in the comments what kind of yarn you like, what you might want to make with this, if you've used this before or not. Let me know whatever you'd like, as long as it's decently nice. That's all I've got for today. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being part of my community. Happy crafting, happy knitting, crocheting. Like, comment, subscribe, engage with the channel. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.